Hey guys, I'm back today and I want to do a quick crafting video for you. This is going to be like a holiday crafting video, Christmas crafting video. And last year or the year before, I got these two little plushies at the Dollar Tree. This is something that I've seen on some Facebook groups that I'm in that they do. What they do is on these is they'll take them, so they're $1 each, and they have these that are like the little girls that have skirts, elves, and then they have ones that don't have the skirt and it's just like a little boy elf. So they don't have anything. They don't have any kind of skirt or anything. And then this little guy, little reindeer guy. So both are very like Christmassy. And what I've seen them doing is putting like a kid's like name across here or across here or across here. And then what I did last year and the year before was put the year across the foot. And then same on this little guy. You can put like their name across here and then maybe the year down here if you wanted to. It's just wherever you see fit to put name and year. And it's just a really, really easy, like you could use it as a stocking stuffer. You could do it as like just little gifts for kids in your life. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first is I want to clear off my crafting area. So I have my entire bag that I can just move over here off to the side. And then next important thing is to have some kind of snack or drink so that you can stay hydrated and enjoy your work. So I have a Steve's iced green tea, peach mango, and this is 0-calorie version, and a water so that I can stay super hydrated. The dogs are up here with me. Hold on. Most importantly, I have these cute girls up here with me, and so I like to give them these no-hide, Earth Animal no-hide chicken recipe dog and cat sticks. Easily digestible. You can see they love them. Get down. Lay down. Good girls. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. So that'll keep them busy. And then the next thing that I want to do is turn on my heat press. So it's plugged in. I just need to click it on and let it start. So I think I have it set to like, I can't remember the exact temperature. I'll show you again when it's all heated up, but I have it set for 15 seconds when I press it. And then right now it's heating up, so it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to let that continue to warm up. We'll let that continue to warm up, and then I'll show you the exact temperature that it gets to when it's completely heated up. So I'm working with what feels like limited space right now because I have some like filming equipment set up. So I'm gonna have to kind of move around. The fluidity of this video may be kind of rocky, but stick with me. So next thing I like to do is go into Cricut Design Space, which I have the little icon up here because it is now like cloud-based, I believe. So if I open up Cricut Design Space, open. Originally, you may have to download it. Open Cricut Design Space. And there it goes. Checking for update, downloading update, yada, yada, yada. So you get the gist of that. While that is updating and doing all that, what I like to do then is remove the tag from the elf ear. And then we need to measure from here to here, or if we're going to put it on her little skirt, we need to measure the skirt. So I think I'm going to go across the chest because it's a little bit more plush and a little easier to apply vinyl to. So we're going to say it's about 2 inches wide, and we'll go like ½ inch tall. So now we know, if you need to write that down, you can, but 2 inches wide and about ½ inch tall. So I need to sign into Cricut. Okay, so we've measured the plushie. We know how long we want that one to be and how tall. Now I have some like scrap vinyl that I've got. I've got this glitter scrap vinyl, or I think this one goes even better, this red with that red. Or in the past I've done white across there because it really stands out. So let's go with the white because that's a little bit easier to see. And now, let me turn you. So now in Cricut Design Space, we need to go to New Project. We're going to do text. Let's do the name Brooklyn. And we want to go into, let's make this big. All right, now you can see all of our selections. So we're going to click Brooklyn. And what did we said? We want the height to be 0.5 inches by 2 inches long. So there we have that name. Okay, we're on to the heat press part. I have it set to 320, so it's heated up to 320. I can feel the heat coming off of it, and I have it set for 15 seconds. So this is the part that looks kind of morbid because you have to put her little body in the heat press. So I like to do it where the head still sticks out, but the heat vinyl, the heat transfer vinyl is on her there. And I like to make sure that it is pretty lined up from side to side as best it can be. And then I just take this and press down. So her little head sticks out and it's so sad, and I need to remove this little tag, but it sticks out. I'm actually not pushing it all the way down because I'm just trying to get it to stick just enough that then I can put the 20/20 on her foot and get that to stick, and then I will push it all the way down. So that's done. Put the 20/20 on her foot. She says it's okay, it's not hurting her. And we're gonna go for it again. So this time I'll push it all the way down. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. So push it all the way down and let that process, and it'll beep at me when it is done. And then I'll show you removing the transfer type. And then I will show you removing the transfer tape once it's done. So I've pressed it down for a second time. It'll beep at us when it's done, and then I'll remove the transfer tape and you can see the finished product. So she's all done. Here she is, kind of flattened out. She doesn't look too happy about it, but she'll be okay. So then you just kind of carefully remove that transfer tape slowly, because you want to make sure that that is all stuck on there. If it's not, you can repress it. And same goes for the foot. Remove that slowly. And that's all good. So last thing I like to do is kind of put her back in and just gently press it down so that it also just re-sticks it. Not that it pulled off or anything. I didn't see anything pull up with it, but I just like to make sure that it is stuck on its own so that it is all set into her. And that is my 20/20 elf. I hope you guys enjoyed this like quick tutorial. I hope it wasn't too, jumbled up and whatnot, but this is an HTV tutorial. You can take this and transfer it to anything you do. It's the same that goes for t-shirts, same thing that goes for really mugs, if you do heat transfer vinyl on mugs, and you can. Same for wood, all that. Now for the wood, I would make sure to have a handheld heat press. I wouldn't put a piece of wood in here unless it was a extremely smooth piece of wood, because I don't want to actually damage my heat press. So I will link down below the heat press I use, the Cricut machine that I have, the HTV that I typically buy, all the things that I use so that you can find that easily. This is, I believe, called a pin pen, and that's been my favorite thing to use to remove and weed out vinyl. So I hope this was helpful. I hope again that it wasn't too jumbled. I will catch you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas. Bye. Hold on. Is go into the Cricut design space. See if I can remember my password. And we'll also re-sticks it without having that heat shrink. So that's my 20/20 elf.